his career. This contest is scheduled for one fall. On the line, the All Elite Wrestling World Championship. Introducing the challenger. For over 25 years, he has captured the hearts of fans all throughout the world. Tonight, he is joined by his family, Buddy, Birdie, and Bree. From Aberdeen, Washington, weighing 197 pounds, the American Dragon, Brian Danielson. And his opponent, accompanied by his manager, Prince Nana. His house is in Tacoma, Washington.
Whose house?
Weighing 230 pounds, he is the reigning and defending All Elite Wrestling World Champion, Strickland.
Swerve looks in phenomenal shape, doesn't he, guys?
Sure does. He's definitely put together, as is the challenger, Danielson. Will it be, is it the actual final countdown for Danielson?
You know, I was in the same locker room for a good while today with Danielson. It seems to me like it takes him a little bit longer to warm up, to get loosened up, to get prepared physically. And I think that could be a concern in this match.
Yeah, and I saw some of that also, JR, early. Mentally also, he was prepping. You're right. Here we go, boys.
Swerve is smiling, Danielson is not. I don't know what that tells us.
Well, you know, 25 years ago, I signed Brian Danielson to his first pro wrestling contract. And I've been a part of his life those 25 years, one form or another. This is a very emotional night. I can only imagine what's going through Daniel Bryan's his body, his soul, his heart.
Brian Danielson is somebody that began his professional wrestling journey right around the same time that I did, and he's somebody that has been a presence in professional wrestling for the entire time I have. And to imagine a world without him, it's tough. But if there's anybody that can retire Brian Danielson, it is our AEW World Champion, Swerve Strickland.
Yeah, both these athletes from the state of Washington, and they're in here in London, England, at Wembley Stadium, having at it for the world title. It's pretty wild.
Swerve just shot a glance over at Brian's family. And Swerve, this past Wednesday, he vowed to dissect Brian limb by limb, piece by piece, in front of his family, as Danielson counters the knee strike.
One thing to say it, another thing to do it. And Swerve has yet to prove to me that he can beat Brian Danielson. Point, period, in the story. Show me.
You hear the thuds of those round kicks by Danielson. Man, the maneuver there earlier, I don't know if Danielson, I don't know if Swerve landed on his head or his shoulder.
I think it was the shoulder, which could be in service of this label lock.
Yeah.
Which, depending on how compromised that shoulder is, could lead to a very early finish. And a continuation of Danielson's career, but Danielson set over the top.
Let's be leery here, gents.
Yep. Oh, God. Almighty. Kick into the jaw. As Swerve, despite the early danger, looking composed.
Here he goes. Watch out.
Now Swerve over that top. Swerve landing on his feet on the outside. Danielson.
Those are some serious chances these guys are taking here in the early going.
Yeah.
Chances they may not be able to recover.
God almighty. The springboard, the cannonball.
Yeah, it's going to be great. This is a classic in the making.
Yeah, JR, you're right. Really early for these type of maneuvers.
Well, you could feel the energy just explode out of Danielson as soon as he hit that springboard, man. What energy, just felt it.
Now Swerve climbing to the top, or excuse me, Danielson dropping the knee like a guillotine on the arm of Swerve Strickland.
You don't want to have a limb issue. If you now have a problem with your arm, if you're Strickland, you're in trouble against Danielson. He will dissect a body part, JR, better than anybody.
Yeah, he's very calculating, very skilled. He's always been an amazing student of the game. When I signed him 25 years ago, he had a curiosity and a yearning to learn and to be more about the product.
Well, pro wrestling was his one and only love growing up.
In Brian's case, the student has undoubtedly, in many people's opinion, become the master. But Danielson, if you speak to him, he says he will never stop learning about professional wrestling. There's always something new to experience.
I think that's a common trait, Excalibur, of all successful people. I really do.
And fans, I don't know if our microphones are picking it up, but we can hear at ringside the shrieks of delight and also the shrieks of nervousness of Brian's daughter, Birdie, here at ringside. And that has got, in some part of Brian's head, he has to notice that. He has to pick up on that, and that's got to weigh on him.
He's got to block that out. He's got to stay focused on his opponent. Love his family, obviously, but he's in a battle right now. He's got to block that out and worry about the world champion in front of him.
JR, Swerve.
Oh, on the knee.
Over the past few weeks, and maybe this is the beginning of the dissection that Swerve spoke about, but the past few weeks leading up to this match, Swerve has weaponized, essentially, Brian's love, his commitment to his family. Swerve has used that against Brian.
Yeah, that may be the original thought, but I don't know if it's going to be successful. Again, here's the thing. Somewhere along this journey of championships and AEW glory, I got to see Swerve Strickland become the man that he wants to be, that he thinks he can be. And to do that, I know it's almost cliche, but he's got to beat Brian Danielson.
Yeah, it needs to happen tonight. Absolutely.
But I respectfully disagree. I get what you're saying, JR, but I feel like if you're the world champion, you are the measuring stick, in my opinion. But I know the respect everyone has for Danielson, and I get your point, but I feel like you're the world champ, you are the man. So that's how I look at Strickland.
I can understand that.
Yeah, that's all.
Appreciate that sentiment.
Of course. Wouldn't be the first time we disagree.
Won't be the last.
Swerve, progress on the ropes interrupted by Danielson.
Slap right in the face, right in the jawline.
Yeah, you got to be careful exchanging strikes with Danielson, man. He's a heavy hitter.
Just open-handed.
He likes it.
Shots.
He's going for an armbar here, I believe.
Armbar in the ropes.
That won't get him to the pay window, I can tell you that right now.
Paul Turner giving the count, but look at Swerve, the upper body strength to bring Danielson over the top.
Dangerous place for both men here, Excalibur.
Certainly is.
Excalibur, it's a dangerous place. For the love of God, is it dangerous? They're teetering on disaster, Tony.
Oh.
Yep. Paul got kicked in the back of the head.
got clipped a little bit by the boot of Danielson. It was inadvertent, but no. Oh, look Nana just
running the ring bell.
Oh, good driver on the ring bell.
His head hit that bell. Oh my God.
He can't survive that.
No, you're right.
Damn.
Hell, he might win this by countout right now.
I mean, you got to get up early to try and outsmart Swerve Strickland. You got a name like Swerve, you're used to swerving people. That was pretty good game planning by Nana and Strickland.
And Paul Turner, you can see his back was turned to the action. He didn't see it, and Danielson, head driven into that steel ring bell.
Yeah, his head hit hard.
It was a pretty good reaction there by Prince Nana, too, to get that ring.
Oh, no.
Now we've got trouble in deep water.
Yep.
It's not only bleeding, holding his neck.
He's got an issue.
And that neck may be the most serious issue of the two.
Yeah, it certainly could be as Paul Turner begins the count to Brian Danielson on the outside.
The physical issues of the shoulder, griddle, neck area, and the head of Danielson is well documented, and throughout his career, he's had issues.
Yeah, and he said he's going to likely, JR, need neck surgery by the year's end, right?
That's what he told me.
That's right.
The blood flowing freely from Danielson as he beats Paul Turner's count.
Shows the heart of Danielson to get him before the count out. He don't want to lose like that. He'd rather get beaten down and in the middle of the ring, not counted out.
His family's watching. Why is he going to do this to his family?
Swerve questioning why Danielson would, quote-unquote, do this to his family, but
Strickland's a bad man. He gets fueled by that. If he knows his family's hurting, he loves that.
And that was the point that so many tried to make to Bryan Danielson. Eddie Kingston, Jeff Jarrett, all imploring Danielson, do not take this lightly.
Man,
Swerve Strickland may be the most dangerous man you've ever set foot in the ring with.
this is getting ugly, and it could get a lot uglier before it's over.
This is going to be, looks like it's going to be right out of the Bryan Danielson textbook here. If he
You're right,
well,
Shimoni.
he didn't do it.
No, he didn't.
Oh, wait, Swerve dragging Danielson out of the ring.
I think I know what he's thinking. Yeah, he wants
Right in front of Bryan's family here at ringside. As Brie
Very uncomfortable.
Brie Danielson, Buddy, and Birdie all looking on.
Wow, this is.
Their bloody father's face being
Now look
kicked in.
at Brie trying to avert her children's gaze.
Come on, Strickland, you're better than that.
You want your daddy to go home? I'm giving that to you. You want your daddy home with you? That's what I'm giving you. Thank me.
Oh, he's kind of snapped.
That's how he gets sometimes.
That is why so many people think Swerve is the most dangerous man in professional wrestling.
So unpredictable.
There's nothing sacred to him. Whether it's inside the ring, outside the ring, at his opponent's home, anywhere.
Yeah, by any means necessary. That's how Strickland's been. Hence how that mindset, that killer instinct, how he's got that world title.
It doesn't seem that he has much of a code of ethics.
Well, he wants to be the one to retire him is what he wants to do. I mean, if you can tell the world you're the man to retire Bryan Danielson in his career,
there'll only be one of those.
That's right.
And that man very well could be Swerve Strickland if this match continues at this pace.
He said to Birdie, he said, "You're going to get your wish. He's coming home," is what he said to his daughter.
Yeah, you got to add the commentary, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Just shut up and wrestle.
As Swerve with Bryan in the ropes, Bryan very famously promising his daughter that this would be his final year as a professional wrestler. And we heard earlier, Renee Paquette, she spoke to Brie Danielson. Brie said, "We're not hoping this is your final match. We want you to go out on your own terms."
Right.
But Swerve Strickland may have something to say about that.
Oh, this is not going to be good.
Danielson driven down hard.
Oh, Danielson just face first on the mat.
How much of his neck got punished on that one?
Daughter's in tears there.
Good God, look at his face.
How traumatic can that be on a child? To see their father getting gut and quartered right here in Wembley, in a foreign country, a foreign land, Tony.
Absolutely.
Long way from home, so I'm trying to say.
Swerve up to the top. Swerve stop. No, Danielson counters.
What a counter that was.
Smart wrestling. That's smart wrestling.
Oh, boy, here we go. Look at Danielson.
This is unbelievable. He turned this around.
He's got a surge of adrenaline here.
Danielson can win it right here if he can regain the leverage that he once had and that he needs.
And like that, Strickland attacked the grip, Excalibur. He broke the grip. That's what you want to do.
Yeah, the hand fighting by Swerve Strickland proving effective. But Swerve, I'm sure cognizant of that early damage done to his shoulder in this match, trying to avoid a submission hold from Danielson at all costs. The reversal. Danielson, nope, they'll counter roll. Unsuccessful for Swerve, but the up kick scores.
Right in the face, you can hear it.
Danielson
Got a little too fancy, Strickland did.
Danielson put his entire body into that lariat.
Yeah, you can better believe that Swerve is going to get up. I mean, you're looking at a man, the world champion. Take a look at this again, though, first.
Think about what's at stake here, guys. Think about what's at stake. A man's career that he spent 25 years building versus the AEW title.
Oh, uppercut attempted by Swerve. Danielson, backslide, and Swerve breaks free, swing and a miss by Swerve, and Danielson leaves his feet, takes down Swerve once again.
It's amazing the resiliency of Danielson.
Yeah, he's trying to really get some momentum, string together 2, 3, 4 moves to get the champion rocked.
Swerve just kind of bounced back up on his feet after that, though.
Strickland does have a size advantage, but that's never bothered Danielson his whole life, his whole career.
Yeah, I think he's past that.
Yeah, for what Danielson may lack in size, he more than makes up for in technique, in passion, in drive, and flatliner.
Wow, he's got
The cover, got it, and oh, Danielson.
And resilience and toughness and courage.
But he's facing a man, Swerve Strickland, who has defeated 9 world champions this year. Think about the gauntlet of champions he's gone through. Samoa Joe, Christian Cage. He's defeated Will Ospreay this year.
That's what I mean.
It's an incredible run.
He's decorated as hell, is Strickland. Here we go, here we go.
Cover again. This time Danielson.
So close.
Oh, good getting out of the way of that.
Danielson avoiding contact, looking for cattle mutilation here.
Double overhooks here. Just right, this is textbook Danielson.
Yeah,
if he could spin here.
If he can flatten Swerve out onto his stomach, but Swerve, the strong base underneath him.
Yeah, thought his way out from what could have been a cattle mutilation.
Tiger suplex.
That's a rare throw. You don't see much. It's a tough throw to do.
Danielson just doing everything he can here. Look at him.
Neck.
Just willing himself.
His neck is being exploited. He's trying to cover it up, but that's not working.
Swerve fighting his way out of the cattle mutilation, but Taz, as you said, Danielson maintained the overhooks.
Yep.
With that tiger suplex.
Yeah, a throw that is not often done, and you know these round kicks.
Oh, he's rocking the champion.
Some bruises or cracks every time he strikes. Gotta be.
The roundhouse kick completes the combination for Bryan Danielson.
Looks out at his family.
Daughter's smiling away. She's happy now.
Yeah, Buddy happy as well. As Danielson targeting the spine of Swerve Strickland. Earlier today, Prince Nana pointed out to me that Swerve Strickland, the first black professional wrestler to main event here in Wembley Stadium. A grand distinction. But now,
Very cool. That's pretty awesome.
Yes, that's very memorable.
Whoa. He's going for a tiger throw hit. Don't do this, Danielson.
Tiger suplex from Danielson.
No
Oh, my God.
margin for error. No margin for error on either side.
Nasty.
As Danielson covers. No, Swerve kicks out.
Now, Paul Turner had looked at Swerve after he collided with the mat. Swerve said, yeah, I'm okay. And damn, he was right, but he kicked right out
I
of it.
can't explain the danger in this suplex, man. Nevertheless on the mat, nevertheless off the ropes. It's a very, not just difficult, it's a super dangerous suplex.
And now Danielson calling his shot. He says it's time to kick Swerve's head in.
Here we go.
Nothing pretty about that.
Oh, man, that's smash mouth.
No finesse there.
Well, Danielson's going out, man. He's going out in a blaze right here.
As Danielson
Here
flattens
comes.
out Swerve.
Oh, cattle mutilation.
There it is, cattle mutilation. Swerve in some very, very deep water right now.
Tough this late in the match to hit that bridge like that and stay in it. Takes a lot of cardio strength.
Well, especially when you're bridging on your head, Taz, the blood flows more freely out of the head of Danielson.
You have an open wound there.
But Swerve, wow, Swerve getting up to his feet.
That's really impressive from Strickland.
Counter.
Oh, jeez, no. Oh, God.
Danielson!
That's so dangerous.
You're not kidding.
Calamitous landing for Bryan Danielson.
And I hope Danielson's okay.
Paul Turner immediately gesturing for Dr. Michael Sampson.
Oh, let's see what happens here. This is...
And multiple members of the medical team here in AEW. I mean, think about it. It was the match with Will Ospreay where Danielson suffered the injury to his neck from that Tiger Driver, and now...
Yeah, this is... you don't want to see this.
It was a hell of a counter move, man.
See how the landing go, and that right there is dangerous.
Inside the ring, Swerve.
He's getting rid of the medical team.
Swerve is just...
He chased him away.
Yeah, chasing the medical team out of the ring. And
these guys are in desperate mode. They want to retain this championship, meaning Strickland.
But the professional wrestling career of Bryan Danielson may just be moments away from ending.
Yeah, I think you're right about that, Excalibur. That's it. That is it.
No!
God,
A good, powerful, long 2 count. Another breath, and would have a bell ringing.
That toughness you alluded to earlier, JR, about Danielson, man, it's exemplified heavily right there.
Yeah, he's got that amazing grit. It's just, you know, he's never been the biggest dog in the fight his entire life. So he's accustomed to fighting from underneath, as they say.
Oh, the house call.
Yeah, he's backing up. He wants to get up. He probably wants to put it. He probably wants to do it again here, Excalibur.
Because Danielson, he's not down. You could see the lights are still on in the eyes of Bryan Danielson.
Yep, here we go.
A second house call.
Yeah, Strickland can do whatever the hell he wants right now to Danielson.
And again, hearing the shrieks.
I'm looking at his daughter on
yes.
camera. She's reaching as Danielson's reaching towards her. Her hand was out reaching. It's really sad. I mean,
and the drama cascading over this epic facility.
oh God, he's got his back turned here though, Danielson.
Another one's coming.
Say, I'm sorry to his family. Oh, no!
Yeah, he's done. Danielson, this match is over here, guys.
At some point, you got to say, okay, look, it didn't work.
Right. 1, 2.
No, Danielson!
He just popped his shoulder up. I don't know if it was instinct or just heart. And the place going nuts.
Fans were crazy.
I've never seen
50,000 plus.
Was Bryan Danielson saying, I'm sorry for what I put you through? Or I'm sorry for what I'm about to do? We will never know. But Bryan Danielson remains in this match.
He keeps looking at his family as he's eating those round kicks, I should say.
My God, he's looking right at his family.
They're not random kicks either, Tony.
Yeah.
All in one area.
Looking at his family, rising to his feet. My God.
He's getting fired up, man. Swerve's in trouble. Swerve's in trouble.
Chris. Hold it out to the family. They're sitting here at ringside. They're motivating this man. He looks at him. He loves him. And then here he goes.
Got to swerve. Catches the kick.
What a counter.
Danielson.
No.
Look at this, a triangle.
Yeah.
Triangle cinched in, the downward elbow strikes. Swerve can't protect himself.
They beat the hell out of each other, and it's still anybody's ball game.
Swerve's going to lift him up.
He's lifting Danielson up by his beard. But Danielson counters. The shoulder capture. The suplex. Oh, wow.
He rocked his head that time.
Danielson, not kidding. Danielson can turn nothing into something just like that with a snap of his hips. He understands wrestling. That's why many consider him the best in the entire world, no matter the canvas.
Swerve's out. Oh, my God, he's not.
Brushed it right off.
What's going on here?
Another house call.
Oh, brother.
Man, I feel like Danielson gave Strickland his best shot.
He sure did.
And the champion brushed it off. Wow.
That Busaiku knee has been so reliable for Bryan Danielson, but now he finds himself in the grip with Strickland. Swerve
Looking at the family, looking right at Danielson's family.
and Swerve looking for big pressure. Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3.
What do you say? What do you say now?
Look, Swerve is in shock. He's in shock. People are going nuts here. Swerve cannot believe what happened. Look at him.
And talk about reliable. I think that's the first time in my recollection that anyone has kicked out of big pressure.
Crowd loving this environment, this atmosphere, these memories they're making with AEW.
That's why we love this sport, Jim.
Let's don't run a great moment here, and I think that's what's happening.
Well, Hangman, look at security swarming Hangman, thankfully, before he's able to affect the proceedings, but
Get him out of here.
Don't run the party with the rest of us.
Can he get him? Can he get him? 1, 2, no!
Oh, that was a long, fat, juicy 2 count.
No. That might have been the last shot right there. Maybe, I don't know.
is the tank empty? Not just for Bryan Danielson in this match, but in his entire career.
What drama, my God.
Looks to me like it's going to be a photo finish from what we're seeing right now. Somebody's got to hit some offense.
Are the hands?
The knuckles are blocked by the exchange of forearm shots, Excalibur. That's what's happening.
The hands intertwined, elbows being exchanged. Swerve now electing for kicks, but I don't think he's going to win that game against Danielson.
He's not. You're right.
Oh, that headbutt. Again, another headbutt.
Boy, that can bust a guy over in a heartbeat.
He's maybe going for the lapel lock there.
Yeah, he wanted to get some sort of arm bar.
Oh, but Swerve, big pressure, big pressure again. Arm drag.
Good counter on that arm drag.
Ooh, kick to the midsection. Pump kick sends Danielson back to the corner.
Man, it's getting intense.
He's got to follow up with something, though. That's not going to win it.
He's got the champion rock.
Look at the fans, my God.
Man, the impact, the intensity.
Here it comes.
Who's knocking it in here?
LaBelle lock, center of the ring. He's got that extra pin. It isn't deep, it isn't tight.
Will it be enough? Can it be enough?
Can he get him to tap?
What's the hand? What's the hand?
He's trying to attack the grip. Is Strickland going to tap out?
Oh, the hand fighting again, Swerve.
He's won 2 times. Swerve has been victorious twice.
Well, Danielson